Well, we thank you and we thank listeners as well. Currently, the president has promised to reset the country, and he has also called on board everybody to help. And in our small way to help reset the country, we realize there is something which must be corrected. What is that? If you look at our statute books, the LI 2180, you refer to Regulation 117, it is boldly written there that hawkers are not supposed to do business in the middle of the street. Hawkers are not supposed to do business on the pedestrian walkways as well. What do we see? For a very long time, we've been running into problems. At times, it is even the human being who run and hit the vehicle and fall down. The driver is in problem. He has to pick the person to hospital, pay the medical bills as well, and report to the police. He has to go to the court, etc., etc. Hence, we also said no. Um, we have three things to do to make sure professional drivers are also helping to reset the country. The first thing is to make sure we are protected on our roads as the law demands. Hence, we organized a press conference and came up with uh, Monday's nationwide strike if nothing is being done. Fortunately, for those in the authority, the AMA has taken initiative. It has given up to Tuesday, and we have to assemble immediately before Monday and come up with one final decision.
Okay, Alhaji,
So
if you want to help reset the country, will the best thing be a strike, an action that will cause passengers to be stranded? We know how very busy our mornings are, especially a Monday morning, and to state that drivers will be on strike, where taxis and trotros will not be working, what then this defeats the purpose of the resetting agenda.
are you happy with the way some people are being knocked down, not from their fault? And are you telling me that we should continue that way? We said we're giving time. That if nothing is being done up to Monday, meanwhile, that thing is a wrong signal on our roads. People are not supposed to hawk in the middle of the street, and they are doing it. I've made reference to the statute books, the law of the land regarding road transport uses. What we are doing, we are not doing it for only commercial drivers. Anybody, be it private or any vehicle which hit the road, we are protecting you as well. So if you are asking me that question, are you saying you are happy or because you have never been knocked down on the road for walking in the middle of the road, you are waiting till it happens on you before? The answer is no.
Alhaji, would you agree with those who say that if you want to research, you should start looking from within? Look at your drivers who are part of your union from within and look at some of their conduct on the road.
I told you we have three things. We map three categories. If we are through with this, we are coming to some of our drivers who charge normal fare in the morning, then charge exorbitantly in the evening. We are coming to make sure we fish them out of the system. Then the last one is those who are loading short. They need education. They need a lot of education for them to understand what they are doing. So we are not happy with some of the badness in our profession. No, not at all.
We believe that your many of your passengers will be happy about that, because on the same network we have spoken about these two issues you have raised: the exorbitant charging of drivers and the short distances that they charge instead of going the full length. Also, let me rope in the conversation about fuel reduction once more. Oil marketing companies are talking about fuel prices going down. Will this be a good time again to remind you about adjusting fares?
I will tell you yes and no. You have to wait when we get to where we have to reduce lorry fares. Who do it wholeheartedly? I believe you are in a country when we did once.
Yes, I was, but
I did, yeah.
I think for the last
you say no. The way some people are trying to treat us as if they have to tell us to do what we have to do, or some people have to make sure they descend on us before we do the right thing. We've lived nicely all over these years. If we are to come up with upward adjustment, we come up on a clean note. We come up, we show what changes from where to where, why we want to come up with an upward adjustment in lorry fares. Likewise, any decrease also. So please, we are waiting. I'm told maybe tomorrow or tomorrow next there will be another reduction. Let that reduction comes so that we argue on other things and see our stand. Fortunately for us, those, I would say, Guta, because these are the people who buy the spare parts or import spare parts, and we also buy from them. I'm saying, I've come up to say that when the dollar started declining, immediately they were having old stocks which they bought at the higher dollar rate. That was why they've never been in a very good position to reduce some of these parts we've been buying from them. So please, let us all have breathing space and make sure we live in a very nice environment.
Okay. Alhaji, you mentioned that you'll be going back to have some more stakeholder engagements following the AMA's plan to decongest the pavements and all. And so we too will be waiting to hear your decision after your next engagement.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Alhaji.